The best way that I could describe Defector would be to call it an exercise in bare bones wish fulfillment. You get to do cool spy stuff like shoot guns, jump out of airplanes, and blow up secret underground bases, but in their obsession with making you feel like a spy saving the world, the developers forgot to craft a world worth saving. The story plays out as a series of flashbacks in which you relive 5 key missions. Each mission is about 45 minutes to an hour long, with an important branching point that diverges the plot and gives you one of 2 different outcomes. How you resolve each mission contributes to the overall narrative and ends up offering 2 very distinct endings by the end of the story. And that's pretty much the whole game. Playing Defector from start to finish only takes about 4 or 5 hours, even if you do take your time a little bit, and you can probably spend another hour or 2 tops choosing different options on subsequent playthroughs. The nice thing about the quick play choice from the main menu though is that it lets you jump directly to the branching point and skip all the preamble from the beginning of the missions. I say all that to level expectations, but don't be mistaken, I really did have fun playing Defector. It's got a ton of small interactive moments that truly sell the experience from a VR perspective, such as jumping out of an airplane, which really felt amazing, and putting on a Mission Impossible style mask to impersonate my enemy was super immersive. Punching bad guys with a shock powered super glove was an appropriately campy gadget that Bond would have been proud to see. Defector's main problem is that it does a poor job of establishing any connective tissue between the 5 levels other than very loose character motives. All of the levels feature some new cast of characters. There are plenty of double crosses, interrogations, lots of espionage, and everything else you'd expect from this sort of game, but it's all abbreviated. You never spend more than a few minutes with any character, so there is zero chance for development to make you care at all. The branching moments offer great replayability by actually being dramatically different scenarios. There are even cheat codes you can unlock for completing side objectives that add nuance to the game not seen often these days. Some of the cheats in Defector include switching the shader to a red hue similar to the Virtual Boy, or even pixelating all of the visuals. Navigating the branching dialogue trees was a lot of fun, even if it could have been more immersive. For example, anything other than literally just looking at my choice and clicking a button would have been really nice, such as speaking it out loud or something a little more creative. Guns could have used some more work too. Technically, there are a good number of different options, from pistols to SMGs to a laser shooting robot arm, but they all kind of just feel the same. Defector only supports smooth locomotion movement, but it does accommodate a wide range of comfort levels within that control scheme, such as FOV dimming, varied turning speeds and acceleration, or even the ability to turn off strafing and turning altogether and forcing you to rely on room scale movement. In the end, Defector is a good, fun game at a very fair price point that offers some cheap thrills, loads of replayability, and a handful of truly thrilling moments that successfully let you live out your Mission Impossible power fantasy from the safety of a VR headset. But it could have been a whole lot more. It's just a highlight reel. It never digs deep enough, shoots fast enough, or runs far enough to be considered worthy of mentioning in the same breath as the spy thriller greats as anything other than a cursory imitation with just a small bit of heart.